Okay, so we're here today to learn how to stretch. We're in a comfortable learning environment with the 3 girls that are learning how to stretch. It's clear and ready for learning. Okay, so we're going to play some music so everyone is comfortable in the environment. Okay, so are you girls ready for a positive learning experience?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay, so we're going to acknowledge all of our differences. Kayla, what's your experience with stretching?
So I used to be a volleyball player in high school, and because of that I tore my hip labrum. So I would really try and work on the hips today, because especially this weather it bothers me.
Okay, great. How about Taylor? What do you want to get out of this learning experience with stretching?
I have really weak ankles and I tore some ligaments in high school also, so I was like to stretch my ankles.
And Dre, what would you like to get out of this learning experience?
I have no experience with stretching.
Okay, great. So we have a great environment for a learning experience with stretching. So now that we all acknowledge your differences, we're just going to have one rule so we can be productive as possible. So we're just going to stay in this environment, if that's okay with all of you guys. Okay, so let's get motivated. After this, we can go have a great big dinner and we'll have some cake.
Woo!
Yay! Okay, so now I think we're ready to stretch. Kayla, why don't you stretch first?
So in physical therapy they've been teaching me to move my right leg back and stretch so that I can really get the hip open. So I'm going to try and stretch like this for a little bit.
Okay, great. I'm just going to observe that. It looks good, but why don't you move your leg back a little? Okay, great. So after that modifying, how does that feel?
It feels a lot better. There's a lot less tension on my hip, so I think I can do it for a little bit longer.
Oh, great. I'm going to record that and evaluate that. Okay, Taylor, how about your stretch?
The front of my ankle was a little tight, so I'm just going to loosen up the ligaments.
Oh, sounds like a great idea. Okay, I'm going to observe it, and it looks pretty good. Evaluated that, and I'm going to write that down. All right, Dre, what about you? So you don't have any experience with stretching, but that's okay. We're all on the same page here. So why don't you do an arm stretch where you put your arm across your body? Oh, that looks good. Positive reinforcement. I'm thinking that looks great. Okay, good. All right, so I'm going to evaluate that and say we did great. After tracking all your progress, I think we had a great stretching environment here. What did you guys think about the learning experience?
Felt
It
good.
was good.
Okay, great. So let's do something else. We can go have some cake after our learning experience.
My favorite part.
Yay, good job everyone. Woohoo!